Hello, thank you for tuning in to the Mental Health Show with Robert Grigore. I am your host, Robert Grigore. If you're new to me or to the channel, I'll introduce myself. So I'm a registered clinical counselor working up in BC, Canada. I am an EMDRIA certified EMDR therapist as well as an EMDRIA approved EMDR consultant. I'm an author, published author on EMDR. I'm also the owner and founder and clinical director of Grigore Counseling and Associates. And what I'd like to do on this video is to share a really nice grounding technique that I learned from my EMDR consultant, and it's my honor to share it and pass it on to you here today. And my hopes is if you like it, you'll share it to somebody else, etc. So what this technique is called the 4 elements grounding technique. And you might first know, what is grounding and why would we need to ground? Well, grounding is the experience of feeling present. So if you're feeling not present, you might be feeling airy, kind of floaty, maybe dissociated, if you know what that means, which is sort of, if you were to say, like your present would be your body in the chair, feet on the ground, you can hear what's around you, you feel here, right? You know what day it is, week it is, how old you are, etc. You feel quite present, very focused, right here, okay? But then sometimes things happen or we're under a lot of stress, for different reasons, we can start to feel less here. So if we were to doing this, it's called the back of the head scale, and this is from, I believe, Jim Knipe, Knipe, who coined this, who came up with this, but essentially get back of the head scale. So if this is all the way present, I'm all the way present here, and this would be all the way dissociated back here. Okay, so if we're, start to feel like we're maybe about here, might be a really good idea to do some grounding techniques so that we can get to be more present. Okay, so this technique is called the 4 elements grounding because it's fairly easy to remember. Most people can remember, so earth, wind, water, fire. Earth, wind, water, fire, 4 elements, okay? So we start off with earth. Okay, so what is the earth part in this sense? So this earth is the ground under us. Okay, so when you're sitting in the chair that you're in, if you're sitting in a chair, just notice yourself, sitting in that chair, what it feels like for the weight of your body, gravity pulling you down, holding you into that chair. Notice your feet on the ground, planted, firmly into the ground. If you're wearing, socks or your shoes, you can kind of wiggle your toes inside your socks or shoes, or you might just be barefoot. Sort of notice what it feels like, to kind of scrunch your toes onto the carpet if you're in carpet, or grass if you're in grass, and that's a nice way to just feel grounded. So you can even grab with your hands, you can sort of hold the chair that you're in, or if you're driving, you can hold the steering wheel, etc. So just really feeling connected with the earth, the ground, and feel that sense of sturdiness in the ground. Okay, so then wind is your breath, and there's a lot of different breathing techniques out there, but I really like the 7-11 breathing, which you could see in another video. I'll put a link to that here. But the wind is your breath work. 7-11 breathing, 7 means breathe in for 7 seconds and then breathe out for 11 seconds. So breathing in through your nose, breathing out through your mouth. Okay, so it goes like this. Breathe in and out. Okay, or you can take just some regular deep breaths, slow. I'm thinking slow, deep breaths. Okay, that's your wind. Okay, how are you breathing? And you know that you're anxious if you're breathing up here in your chest, like that, or nice and relaxed, the slower, the deeper down your solar plexus you go. Okay, so the next one is water. Right, earth, wind, water. This is your saliva. When you're really anxious, you'll notice that your mouth feels quite dry, and we're going to need to get some water. So if you have a water bottle, handy, take a sip of that, or go get some. And also by the notion of just focusing on your saliva in your mouth with your mind, your mouth tends to actually produce some more saliva. So the more you focus on it, the more it comes, the kind of thing. Okay, so it's really important just to, to wet your mouth and just to give yourself some of that water. Okay, and then the fire part, which is really fun. So if you just put your hands together, hopefully, if you're at a stop sign, if you're driving, but just go back and forth really fast like this, like that, and really feel the friction there. And then you just notice it on your face, up here, on your neck. And this just reminds you that you're a life force. You've got, this life in your body. You've got energy in your system. You might feel your hands tingly, kind of feels like fire. This is actually like a power. You can create this energy, this sense of fire anywhere you are. Okay, and so I also like to coin or add some positive affirmation here. If something that feels totally true, there's nothing you have to guess at, and you're humming and hawing and doubting. It's more like I'm alive right now, which is totally true. I'm alive right now, and I'm on Earth. I'm here. If it feels true to you, to think of the people that love you, then people love me. Just whatever feels really true for you. Maybe it's I'm okay right now. I'm looking around. There's nothing dangerous here. I'm okay. Right. That's really good to know. And then that should help to feel quite a bit more grounded than you just were. Okay, so earth, water, wind, fire, or earth, wind, water, fire, whichever order. It doesn't really matter which order you do it in, as long as you do all four. Okay, so hopefully that's helpful for you. Please, comment down below and let me know how that went for you. If you liked it, didn't like it, how it's working, and if you do like it, please do like it and subscribe to the channel and share with somebody that could use it. Okay, that's it for now. Thank you for being here, and see you in the next video.